So recently I came across this. This is a 2008 Subaru Impreza WRX. Turboed EJ, 5-speed manual. Body of the car, pretty clean. A little dirty, needs a bath. Has some wear and tear for 2008, but looks pretty good. Same with the engine. Looking at the engine, looks pretty good. We got a little HKS blow-off valve. Other than that, pretty much stock. Has about 139,000 miles on it, and if I can get it to start, a little funky to start sometimes. Starting it sounds pretty good. No knock, no funny EJ noises. It just sounds pretty healthy. I picked this car up for $600, but it has one problem. It does not drive. These cars have a somewhat known issue, considering there's a TSB from Subaru about the clutch pedal bracket welds failing on the firewall, and the clutch pedal becomes unusable. So I have the TSB printed out here, and this is seemingly, aside from like a power steering leak and a couple other small things, the only issue with this car and why I got it for so cheap. Body shop quoted this guy like $8,000 to repair it, and that is pretty much more than what the car's worth. So I got the opportunity to buy it for 600 bucks. Now I've already done the basic checks of checking the spot welds under the cowling. Welds are definitely broken. You can see the whole master cylinder flexing when you push the clutch pedal in. I'll try to get a video of that, see if it comes across. And this just basically goes over re-welding up the bracket and getting it all fixed up. I have inspected it a little bit, not much, but there is another issue with this one as well. On top of the welds failing, let's see if I can get a good angle on it. The actual clutch bracket itself has split. If you can see that there, the bracket itself is broken. So on top of needing to be re-welded in, the whole bracket assembly will need to be replaced, and then reinforce the welds, and then I'm probably going to get a clutch brace on top of that. I was also told clutch assembly might need to be replaced, but the original people that diagnosed this, I don't think noticed the actual bracket failing and being cracked, because the main side-to-side play is the actual bracket flexing and bending where it snapped. So until I get that replaced, I won't know for sure, but I might also have to put a clutch and new bearings and a clutch fork and all that in the transmission. But that will be a later step. We will focus on this first. That TSB outlines pulling the dash, which I've had one of these dashes halfway out before, so a bit labor intensive, but not too bad. Just annoying trim stuff that I don't like. But yeah, I'm gonna be pulling the dash on this, checking the full extent of the damage of the pedal brackets, getting a new bracket assembly, installing that, and going from there. Probably been about 2 hours of working on pulling the dash out. I have it about here, about ready to pull. There's still a connector under here I got to take out for that screen, but everything else should be disconnected. Have all the extra trim stuff in the back, and yeah, once I take the rest of the screws out and unplug that, I should be able to pull the dash out. Dash is free. Everything should be disconnected. Hardest part is going to be, I believe the air ducting comes out with it, so I got to lift it up while pulling it out to get it up and over everything. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it there, but I will try. Is that plugged in back there? to come out too. Didn't really film much of the actual removal process, but dash is out. Took about 2.5 hours. Not too bad, but there are some tricky things. This was bolted up under the dash, and this was the last thing that was kind of holding me back, which was kind of a pain to get. But I got a really stubby screwdriver to get that out, that little guy. And yeah, this hopefully will give me enough room to access what I need to access. Otherwise, I can also take this bar out, or even the steering column if I have to, but I want to avoid taking this fully out because I don't want to have to realign that up. But I should be able to access what I need from here. At this point, I'm just waiting on parts for the pedal bracket, and then once that's replaced, if it's drivable, drive it to my buddy's house to weld up. Otherwise, have him bring his welder here to weld it. And yeah. So the last clip in the video was filmed about 20 days ago. I'm a little busy and I haven't been really able to work on it. But since then, I have noticed 2 other things. So the first one, I don't think I filmed this at all with this bracket, but you can see right up there, there's a pretty large crack in it. So when the clutch is pressed, it just bends sideways. So that's a lot of the side-to-side play we're getting. So the clutch bracket itself with the pedal assembly is broken, so that needs to be replaced. And another one is up here, these holes. This is where the like reinforcing bracket that connects to the clutch bracket is supposed to be welded to the firewall. It has fully come loose, so we will need to get a pedal bracket assembly, hello Bert, which I may have already purchased. There's a part number for it. I've already unwrapped it and everything, so I got this to put in the next video. So that'll be fun.